On this episode of Camp Outside, we're going to take a look at the campground at Clifty Falls State Park in Madison, Indiana. Check it out. Hey guys, I'm Kevin with Camp Outside, your inside source for all things outside. We had a fantastic trip last summer as we did a 6-state park tour of Indiana, and I've been trying to bring you as many videos as I can, as fast as I can. And this is the last state park we stopped at, Clifty Falls State Park. Today we're going to take a look at their campground. What an awesome place to camp and explore. Let's get into it. Clifty Falls State Park is located in Madison, Indiana. That's just off the Ohio River in southern Indiana. It's easily accessed by Indianapolis, Louisville, Lexington, Cincinnati, and Dayton. Clifty Falls State Park is a really nice state park with lots to see and do. There's some great hiking trails, beautiful views of the falls, picnic pavilions, and places to hang out with family and friends. The campground is indicated by the red arrow, and it's a really nice campground with sites with electric hookups, and they also have great bathhouses and other great campground amenities. Let's take a look at the bathrooms in the campground. There are 3 full-service restroom facilities in this campground, and they're all indicated by the red arrow. These restrooms have running water, hot showers, and flush toilets. There are 2 restrooms in the electric loop section of the campground, and we're going to take a look at those first. So here's a look at one of those restrooms. So typically they have women on one side and men on the other. And here's a look at the other one in the electric loop. Also, there's a parking area right by these restrooms and a water spigot on the wall so that you can fill your RV or travel trailer. Here's the inside of the men's restroom. So as you can see, there are sinks and toilets. There's a handicapped stall there, some urinals, and then on the other side of the restroom are the shower stalls. So lots of hooks and benches to stow some gear, and then the shower stalls, some are bigger than others, so suitable for some handicapped use. And then that's typically what the men's restroom looks like. There's also a restroom in the non-electric loop. Now, I've heard that this non-electric loop is getting electricity, so we won't be able to call it that eventually, but this is the restroom that was there. It is a newer restroom. It's a more modern restroom. It's really, really nice. Handicap parking out front. And here's the inside of that restroom. So again, I'm in the men's side. Sorry, ladies, I didn't go into the ladies' restroom. I figured I didn't want to send anyone screaming. So as you can see there, though, that the urinals were out of order for some reason, but lots of sinks and mirrors, shower facilities, stalls, the whole 9 yards. It's a really, really nice restroom. So as you can see, this is a really nice building. Should be fine for all of your restroom needs. And that's a look at the restrooms in this campground. Between the 2 sections of the campground is a playground. Let's take a look. So this playground isn't on the campground map, but it is between the 2 sections of the campground. Nice little climbing apparatus and some swings. There's also a playground that is on the map located in the electric loop, and it's indicated by the red arrow. And while it's not a large playground, I'm sure the kids would love to play there. So here it is. There's a little bike rack out front. There's also some benches for parents to sit on, and as you can see, it's got some swings and kind of a play field area and a little climbing apparatus with a slide. The campground also has an amphitheater. Check it out. The amphitheater is in the electric loop, and it's indicated by the red arrow. And while we were camping there was a vintage camper club that was in the campground, and they used the amphitheater to give talks on various things related to vintage campers. And I could just imagine lots of scouts and other groups using this amphitheater. Pretty nice little amphitheater in the campground. Let's take a driving tour of the campground. So as we begin our driving tour of the campground, we're going to follow this path indicated by the red line and red arrows. going to start off by going through the main gate for the campground. When we were there, this was typically manned. On the right is some firewood for sale. Also on the right is the camp store. And we're going to make our turn into what this map calls the electric loop. We're passing Site 1 and Site 2 on the right. On the left is Site 56. So on the right, we're going to pass Sites 1 through 21. And then on the left, we're going to pass various sites as the campground is numbered. So on the left there, where that classic car is, that should be Site 65. And across the way on the left there is Site 73, and then 72. On the left now is 79. On the right is a camp host, that's Site number 10. Left now is Site 88 and then 87. There's the second of two restrooms. On the right is a dumpster for trash. And as we make our way down through this area, we're passing 14 through 21 on the right and 106 to 99 on the left. This end of the campground is quite nice, as there's quite a bit of trees in the campground that offer some shade. There's not a whole lot of shade in this campground, and obviously the sites are pretty wide open. If we make our way around past Site 22, you'll see a pit toilet and a dumpster on the right. On the left, we're passing Sites 99 and 98. And then as we continue on, we're going to pass Sites 24 through 34 on the right. And on the left, we're passing 98 to 93. So as we're approaching here to the right, you'll see the playground just past this travel trailer to the right. So that is the playground there with a path to it. On the left is the restroom. You can also fill your camper there. And we're going to go down this spur. And on this spur, we're passing Sites 30 to 35 on the right. On the left there is Site 36. And this is a tight circle. Definitely be aware of that if you have a big RV with a tight turn radius. I actually had to back up right there. And as we continue on, we're going to continue around the outside of the electric loop, following the red line with the red arrows. As I got the van backed up so that I could continue on with this loop, again on the right where that giant fifth wheel is Site 36. And on the right there is 37. Straight ahead again is one of the main restroom facilities and water spigots. And as we turn back onto the road, we're going to pass Sites 38, 39, and 40 on the right. There's a water spigot on the left, a dumpster to get rid of trash. Come up past this next dumpster on the right, you'll see the amphitheater we mentioned earlier in the video. Across from that amphitheater is Site 82. And now on the right, we're going to pass Sites 40 through 56 as we make our way around the campground. So we're passing Sites 70 and 69 on the left. And again on the left there is a dumpster for trash and another main restroom facility. with a water spigot to fill your RV or travel trailer. And so as we go around this loop on the northern end of the electric loop, we're passing sites 48 through 56 on the right. And we're passing 59, 58, 57, and 60 on the left. And this is also a nice little section of the campground with some decent shade. Here's another dumpster for trash. And as we make our way here, on the left is site 60 and 59, and on the right is 62 and 63. Okay, we're going to continue our tour of the electric loop by snaking our way through the campground, following the red line and the red arrows. Okay, so as we pass the restroom on the left are going to be sites 47, 46, and 45. As we make our turn here, on the left are going to be 69, 68, and 73. And on the right are sites 64 and 65. Turn in here, on the left is going to be 72, 71, and 70, and on the right are 79, 74, and 75. Passing 43 and 42 on the left. As we make our right in here, you can see the amphitheater on the left. We're going to be passing sites 76, 77, and 78 on the right. There's a water spigot on the left. And on the left, we're passing sites 82, 81, 80, and 88. Dumpster on the right again. And as we snake through this section of the campground, we're going to be passing sites 87, 86, 85, and 84 on the left, and 106, 89, 90, 91, and 92 on the right. As we make our turn, we'll be facing one of the main restrooms again. And we're going to finish up the electric loop by following the red line and the red arrows. So passing the restroom facility on the right. And so on the left there is the playground. And you've seen this section before, just from a different direction. So on the left will be sites 29 through site 1. And on the right will be 93 to 106. And then we'll be passing some various sites on the right. As we loop around again, site 98 and 99 will be on the right. There's the pit toilet on the left. Passing site 22 and 21 on the left there. Transitioning back into a more sunny section of the campground. So keep that in mind, not all of these sites have a lot of shade. It's definitely important, especially in the summertime. Passing a dumpster there. Passing 87 and 88 on the right. Passing 78 and 79 on the right. On the left there is the camp post, that's site 10. Then on the right we're going to pass 72 and 73. Then on the right now we're going to pass 65, 66, and 67. On the left there we're passing sites 5 and 4. And then on the left there we're passing sites 2 and 1. Instead of going out the main gate, we're going to travel through the non-electric loop. This map says that it's the non-electric loop, but Clifty Falls State Park is going through some campground renovations, and my understanding is they're adding electricity to these sites. So I'm not exactly sure how much these sites will change from this video. This video was shot in the summer of 2021. So on the left, we're going to be passing sites 69 through 152, and on the right we're going to be passing sites 107 through 132. There's another dumpster on the left for trash. As you can see, some of these sites are pull-throughs and some are back-ends. Some of these sites offer some nice shade. Some of these sites have some nice vegetation between sites that kind of offers a little bit of privacy. There's a water spigot on the left there. With the renovation to this section of the campground, I'm hoping that a lot of these sites stay the same in terms of their vegetation and privacy. I'm hoping really all they did was add electricity. As we come around this corner here, we're passing site 152 on the left. And then on the right there are sites 123 through 132. We just passed a pit toilet on the left. There's a dumpster on the left. Then on the left there is the main restroom facility, and we're going to pull through there so you're going to see it. So we're passing site 151 and 150 on the left, and of course 128 through 132 on the right. As I wait for that van to pull out of the bathroom parking lot, we're going to go ahead and pull in so you can see the main restroom facility for this loop of the campground. Alright, and we are going to continue our path out of the non-electric loop. So we'll follow the red path with the red arrows. So as we turn out, we're passing, again, sites 127 through 141 on the right. We're passing 151 and 150 on the left. And then as we get past the driveway for the restrooms, we're going to be passing sites 149 to 142 on the left. So 148 there is a camp host. And you can see off to the right there, you can see the playground that's between the two sections of the campground that isn't on the map I mentioned in the earlier video. And as we make our way out of this campground, you'll see another water spigot on the left, so that was site 142. And then again, a dumpster here at the intersection. There's the camp store on the left. You can see a good shot of it there. And that is a driving tour of the campground at Clifty Falls. Well, guys, I hope you found that video useful and that it helps you plan your next trip to Clifty Falls State Park. We had a blast at Clifty Falls State Park. It was our 6th and final stop in a 6-state park tour of Indiana last summer that we did in a RV provided to us by Mount Comfort RV. So I want to thank my sponsor for this video, Mount Comfort RV. Mount Comfort RV is an RV dealership and service center just east of Indianapolis, and for all your RV and travel trailer needs, go see my friends at Mount Comfort RV and tell them Kemp Outside sent you. So guys, we are still producing videos from that trip, believe it or not, and we have a bunch of campsite reviews, individual walkthrough videos for Clifty Falls, and I'm going to put a link to that right up here. This is the playlist on my Campsites by Kemp Outside YouTube channel, so definitely go check that out. It will give you individual walkthroughs if you're looking to book a site at Clifty Falls. You can check out all the campsites over there. And guys, we are doing some new stuff here, if you haven't noticed yet, on Kemp Outside, where we've moved all of our campsite reviews over to Campsites by Kemp Outside, and over here we're doing all of our campground reviews, hiking videos, vlogs, how-to videos, gear reviews, tips and tricks, and a whole lot more. So if you like this content, or you like the content over at Campsites by Kemp Outside, do us a favor and hit that subscribe button, hit those thumbs up buttons, and hit those bell icons that notify you when we release new videos. We exist to help moms and dads take their kids camping, hiking, fishing, learn about nature, and develop a conservation ethic. We want to help you get you and your kids outside. So if you have any questions about Clifty Falls or camping in general, drop something in the comments below. We would love to hear from you. Or you can hit us up at our website at kempoutside.com or other social media on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and Twitter. Guys, thanks for watching Kemp Outside. We will see you next time.